Welcome to MSU Today in studio. I'm Jim Peck. We are talking about sustainability, and my two guests would tell you that that translates into saving the world. They are Jennifer Battle with the Office of Campus Sustainability and Dr. Laurie Thorp. Laurie, you're teaching students about this. Is it too much over the top to say you're trying to save the world with this?
Not at all. In fact, most of my students, when they come to campus, that's tops of their list. They want to save the planet.
So how do you get at that? I mean, the idea of sustainability it's kind of become a catch-all phrase.
It has, but most students come with an idea of what it is they want to save on the planet. So it might be plants, it might be animals, it might be global climate change, it might be reducing our dependency on fossil fuels. It has become so much in the news now. That's not a difficult translation to make for them. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you know, and trying to make that translation, do kids show up today ready for things like this? I mean, the world is different from when we used to have to talk about, you know, we had Woodsy Owl talking about recycling and, you know, all of those things, haven't we?
Yeah. No, they are very ready, and in fact we're playing a little bit of catch up here, and it's really nice to see that. Students already know how to recycle. They already are counting their carbon footprint on the meals that they eat. They have all the apps on their phones that do that for them. So they're very savvy with these issues, and so we're really proud that we're now ready to address that in a curricular way, and we now have a sustainability specialization that we can offer them so that they can get credit on their transcript for those sorts of learning that will transpire when they're here.
Hey, Jennifer, I walk around campus, we all do, and see the signs that remind us to recycle and put your mixed paper here, and so I have these little boxes, and I'm always just constantly lost with it. But are those individual efforts enough, or does the university itself, a place like this, that's 45,000 students, a whole bunch of people work here, do we have to make larger strides, take bigger steps?
Absolutely. I think it's a both and. You need all of the efforts, really. You know, you'd mentioned the recycling program. Those types of changes on a campus level scale started with those small individual actions. So you need both in order to get the larger change. We're looking at things on campus like our energy future. What does that look like? And so these are larger efforts that are going to engage the power plant, probably some of the local utilities that we work with, students, researchers, etc. So those large efforts are extremely important, but a lot of times those are catalyzed by smaller efforts as well. So, you know, as we think about our energy future, we're going to be engaging smaller research groups, we're going to be engaging students, we're going to be engaging the community and looking at the answers to those questions.
Is this something that a central office can handle, or you mentioned bringing different people to the table? How does that work?
Well, I mean, MSU is a community, and that's how we work generally. I mean, I think the strength of what we've been able to do is that we are connecting all of our expertise and resources on campus between our students, faculty, operations staff, you know, the people who have research expertise. So my office is actually a very small office, just a couple of people, but the way I look at my job is being able to engage and connect people across campus in order to look at these large, complex problems. Sustainability is not about how to get A plus B to equal C. I mean, there are so many aspects of this issue, you know, economic aspects, environmental aspects, you know, how do we maintain these solutions over time? How do we address solutions to problems that are constantly changing? And how do we do that in a way that engages people and being true to what we do here on campus as Spartans? So I look at my role as being a connector. That's usually what I call myself.
And we'll be right back after this.